Hey, chat. I don't know how to swap this from the thing, because NEVETS is usually the one that runs this. Pancho, help.
Seth,
Yes.
he abandoned us. We need to learn how to live on our own and do the podcast on our own, okay?
Bro, no, he didn't abandon us. He's just
Yes,
doing
he
a
did.
very good impression of the Bills' wide receiving core. He's non-existent.
Wait,
And,
no, no. I thought he was the Chargers fan base.
well, that too. Oh, I figured it
Uh,
out! Oh my god! I can see my face!
you have a face? What?
Yeah, not everyone hides behind a non-named Pokemon for copyright purposes.
Unnamed blue thing.
Unnamed blue animal-looking thing.
Because we can't even say Pokemon, or else they're gonna just
Shh, how would they
uh,
know?
Nintendo be stingy, my guy. Nintendo be
How would
stingy.
they
That's all I'm
know?
gonna say about that.
Anyway, guys, we've got an episode planned that is going to be a little bit different because we were not expecting NEVETS to not be here. He has abandoned us.
I mean, to be fair, most of ours either will go for like maybe an hour or two, and then like we'll just like end up not getting much done. We just like talk about stuff
You're right.
and go on random rants. It's fine.
Oh, don't worry. We got those planned already.
Exactly. Anyways, I know you like talking about news, so
Yes! News! Should we start with the fun ones first and then go into the more... eh?
yeah, sure.
Alright, so first up, Pancho, I'm sorry, but I'm going to cover your face.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you can show it off to the people, I don't mind.
Hey! The Lions have unveiled their new jerseys after it got leaked, unfortunately.
I can't get into the black. I cannot get into the black, I'll be honest.
I would like the black better. Like, I love the black unis, don't get me wrong. I love the black unis.
No, I get
like,
it.
I love black. But if the helmet...
Whoa. Pause. Anyways.
If the helmet was also, like, the black shell, I think I'd like it better.
It's just too much blue. Like, in the lettering. That's my opinion about that, because
That's fair.
It just looks like Duke. That's the thing. It just looks like Duke, like the alternate jerseys.
I mean, they're still these are still fire jerseys.
No, they're good. It's just I can't get into the a lot of blues for the alternate. Like I like the other ones just because also the white in the letters. It's such a nice it's a small thing, but it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch to have.
I do like the accents on their shoulders now. Those are like really cool. They add that extra pop to it.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. Like everything else, like, besides the black ones, I do enjoy.
I think top 5 uni right now.
Damn.
Like I think they're that good. And then we've got these, which
Perna was generous, like out of 10 of like, or from S to like F tier. He said these were C. They're garbage. They're garbage.
The only one I somewhat like is the all blue. And that's barely.
Dude, no. I was gonna say tell this to you when we were on stream. This is literally just the what's it called? The Bison series jerseys.
Are they actually? They do.
They're just the Bison jerseys.
But like what really upsets me about this is the fact that they literally spent 2 years working on this.
Yeah, fire whoever decided on that. Fire them.
I do like the fact they got the Denver area code on the helmet. Like, that's a nice touch. But other than that, like, what the hell were you thinking?
Like, you have the same damn color scheme to bring back, like, the throwbacks, which a lot of people love the throwbacks, don't get it wrong. And they should definitely bring those back if they want, to save their reputation right now. But just having your colors kind of like mixed into all this is just horrible. It is not it.
Hey, who wants to tell Pancho?
About what?
Just go ahead and look at stream, please.
What happened?
Just wait for it to swap over.
Oh, okay. The classics are back.
They literally have their throwbacks.
I know.
These are so much better.
I'm saying that, like, yeah, I'm glad they have the throwbacks back, but why not just announce that and forget about, the whole redesign?
Because they announced the redesign. They were going to do a redesign.
Yeah, why? The last one was okay. It was still modern. That's the sad part. Yeah. It's like, why bother keeping those same throwback colors at that point? You know what I mean?
Obviously, they're big with the fans and all that, and, we get that. But, it was just such a letdown to, see these come back after seeing what their primary uniforms are, because it's holy.
Because the thing is with the throwbacks is that we're not going to see it enough. That's the issue.
Oh, yeah, no. We probably see them, once a year, maybe?
Yeah, no, that's what happened with you guys with the creamsicles, right?
Yeah, we only wore them once.
And who was it against?
The Lions.
Exactly. This is just, not the greatest time to show it, I feel like. Same thing with the Kelly Greens. I feel like it was just kind of like a mad team they played against.
Yeah, we got our butts kicked.
Yes, it was a joke. It was a joke. Judge me.
Other NFL news, because, Broncos unis were trash, Lions were good. Zach Wilson was officially traded to the Denver Broncos.
Broncos took 2 L's today.
They did. The Broncos get a 7th round pick in Zach Wilson, and the Jets get a 6th rounder.
Okay, I was gonna ask you this though, because I feel like this is a good conversation starter. Do you think they still draft a quarterback this year?
Yeah. I don't see a situation where they don't draft a quarterback.
It's hard to really predict that, though, because obviously, the one that we've hinted at so much, it's not going to be Penix. I don't think it's going to be Penix. I agree with Stormy's evaluation last week that it's going to be Bo Nix, but the problem that I see with Bo Nix is that him and Wilson are basically the same age. So what's even the point of bringing them both in if they're both literally going to be, same age, same starting point, basically? Because he still has time. That's the thing. Go ahead.
But
what are your thoughts?
I think it's it's honestly I feel like it's a better deal for the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes it they don't necessarily need to draft a quarterback in this class. Or at least with their 1st round pick.
Yeah, they can wait a bit, try to get someone who looks promising, I guess.
And, it gives the Jets kind of that freedom of getting rid of them. But the Jets are also going to have that problem with, if A-Rod decides he's done after this season, who replaces him?
That's a good question, honestly.
Do the Jets take someone like a Michael Penix or a Bo Nix in the 2nd round?
I don't see Penix. Bo Nix, I can see falling, though. That's the thing. I think people are going to be enamored with his physicals, but if they're smart, I think they're going to wait a bit longer to take him.
Yeah. In other news...
That's the thing with the quarterbacks, though, because, Penix and Bo Nix, in my opinion, are not first-round talents.
Oh, hell no.
But the thing is that there's going to be QB-desperate teams that are going to want him in the first... So there's, why not spend, a premium pick on him? Get a franchise guy, or at least the guy that we can try to develop. Sorry I interrupted you again, by the way. Go ahead.
Other news, Matty Ice officially finally retired.
Should have done it last year, I'll be honest.
Honestly, yeah.
He was already washed. It's just go out while you on your own terms, I get it. But, it took way too long for him to say, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, other news, the NFL reinstated a bunch of players from gambling.
Mm-hmm. The only ones that were kind of relevant because everyone else got cut. Who was it that I said? It was a Commanders player, I believe.
I
What's his name?
I don't remember. And J.K. Dobbins signing with the Chargers. I don't think we talked about.
Chokers. We have not talked about it. No.
And then a bunch of people just not showing up to OTAs because of contract disputes. Also,
CD, who else?
Darius Slayton, I believe, of the Giants also. And there's probably other ones that I'm just not thinking of.
Yeah, no, there's a couple players that are holding out in OTAs. Obviously, this is a new tactic called, they're going to show that we don't care about the team anymore, so we're going to hold out. The start of the holdout.
Something I found hilarious is, like, people were always talking about, like, how Mike was going to leave last year.
Yeah.
But, like, and then you got all these other players that are, like, Brandon Ayuk, freaking CeeDee Lamb, Dak being cryptic. All these guys are being cryptic, and Mike's never once done any of that shit, and it's so funny to me.
Davante Adams. Anyways.
Davante Adams forced his way out of the Packers organization.
Yeah, but he was straight up about it, though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. Like, don't brag about that because it's like, like, there's other people that can also be straight up about it. It's just, we hate drama queens, you know what I mean? Like a Stephon Diggs. We don't like a Stephon Diggs.
Facts. I think that's pretty much it for anything major. The Browns announced they're keeping the white face mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, they haven't... Go ahead.
Just a side one. Justin Jefferson is also not at OTAs.
Yeah, that's expected, though.
Because, again, holding out.
And then there's also just no quarterback to make him happy to be there. Because he was wanting to take a pickup for Kirk, but...
Yeah. But that's all that...
JJ McCarthy. What do you do for JJ McCarthy? Find out at 7.
That's all we've got for news, so we're just going to go do some mock drafts, because chaos.
Well, let's go back to the gambling thing.
Sure.
They haven't announced Isaiah Rodgers.
Have they not?
He has not been like announced to be like reinstated or anything like that because he was caught gambling the year before, and then he signed with the Eagles like midway through the season. But obviously he couldn't play because of the whole gambling thing.
I think there's like a certain process you have to go through to be reinstated. Like you have to go through like the training and stuff they have for you. Like you have to do certain things to be reinstated.
Which makes sense. I get why they do it, but just it's weird to me that like he hasn't been in the league for so long and like they haven't made it to hit any hints of him coming back basically.
I know that I believe Josh Gordon went on record when he went for being unsuspended for marijuana. He had to sit down with Roger Goodell and all that.
Yeah, no, I hated all those like weird rules, but that's a conversation for another day.
Anyway,
let's get into some mock drafting.
All right, so 2 round. I'm doing the Pro Football Network again.
You want to do that one?
Do we have a better one?
No.
So the only other one here. Let me see. Can I find the one we did last time? That was not this one because that one seemed to be pretty good. Pro Football Network. Is the one I'm on now, is it not?
Whatever you think works better for 2 round, that's the thing. Because I don't know if PFF is going to charge us.
This is the one that we did. That I believe we can want. Yeah. This is the one we did the NFL mock draft database.
Yeah. Also, you're going to have to pull me back in because I'm currently watching Sixers and Knicks.
Broski.
GT Dubs. Why?
Yeah, I'm just getting everything set up. Enter draft room. Alright, we are in.
There's like 82 games in the NBA season, but only 7 per playoff run. Like, this is the only time that I actually care about basketball, because it's the only time that they actually go like 110%.
How come no invite came my way? Because I didn't know if you were going to be free or not.
It's Stormy. He's always free.
Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway,
yeah. Oh boy. Watch stream. All right, we're in. Wait, how we just I decided I'm odd numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm odd, you're even, but we just have to switch like in the second round, which is fine, I
We'll
guess.
figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
All right,
By
now.
the way, when we're like on picks, like that could potentially be trade, you want to like talk it out and all that?
Yeah.
Or?
I figured trade ones we'd agree to.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine by me.
Is this how I want to do it?
Obviously not in the top 3 though. I'll be honest about that.
It'll look fine.
Yeah. Start it up. We know.
Right, so start. All right. The Bears are on the clock.
They're gonna take Michael. No, they're not gonna take Michael. They're taking Caleb Williams. We all know this.
Caleb.
We know that they're gonna go Caleb. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is where it gets interesting with 1A and 1B, in my opinion.
I mean, I personally like Jaden Daniels better for the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going with.
Similar scheme, I get it.
Now it's back to you.
And then they have Cliff, so it makes even more sense to me, honestly. Drake May. Like I said, it's 1A or 1B, so it's just get a quarterback.
And then the Cardinals. I've had this going back and forth for so long with trading down with Minnesota.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to come down to the reality of they're just going to stick and they're going to take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, I think the J.J. McCarthy thing is going to be like 90% like smoke and mirrors, honestly.
Mm. All right.
And then Chargers obviously get them a weapon and like neighbors. Like, that's just their biggest need right now, I feel like.
Or is this where the Vikings trade up?
Harbaugh didn't Harbaugh have a history of trading down?
I do not know off the top of my head. But if the Minnesota calls up and offers you 2 first-round picks this year and 1 next year, do you say no?
I think you do this to get also ahead of the Giants.
Exactly. So we'll go ahead.
I could see that.
And we'll just go ahead and whatever the thing says, we're going to try to keep it somewhat realistic. All right, so, oh God, I hate how this thing's formatted. All right, so Minnesota is trying to trade up with the Chargers. Jesus, they make this so complicated to look at. All right.
Too much. Okay. Interesting.
No, it's saying just not enough.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a second rounder. Not having a second rounder is wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
Would a 4th round do? No, it's saying that it is too much.
That's what I'm saying.
No offense, but it's going to cost 2 first-rounders to move up.
Yeah. No, I'm fully aware of
We'll just have the Chargers. Jesus Christ. Just, come on.
That's fine.
Alright, just for the simplicity of it, because this thing's stupid.
Yeah. But it's going to be... I feel like it's going to be either Cardinals or Chargers where they trade down.
And that's
And then they
JJ.
get their guy with J.J. McCarthy.
This is Malik or Rome, in my opinion.
I think you go Malik here.
Yeah, if I'm the Giants, I'm grabbing Malik.
Yeah.
And then Titans back to you. No, Titans are you.
Yeah,
we had a little bit of confusion there, but it's all good.
Yeah, I think it's really obvious with all. Like, they need O-line help.
They want that other tackle prospect to be pairing with freaking Peter Skoronski from last year.
Yeah, Skoronski can play anywhere. That's the good thing about him, in my opinion.
Falcons. Something we didn't talk about in NFL news, because I kind of forgot about it. There's a rumor that the Falcons might be stripped of draft picks for quote-unquote tampering.
Yep.
If that happens, we don't know if they're losing their first round or the second round or what they would be losing. I would assume it's probably... I would assume it's similar to what the Miami Dolphins lost when they did tampering with Brady.
So it would... I don't think it would be a first this year. It might be a first next year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would assume this close to the draft, they probably would not.
Yeah.
So, Anyway, for the Falcons,
be realistic with them. Be realistic with them.
On potential trade down spot for someone looking to jump up for Rome Odunze, honestly.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Like, they want to get a wide receiver, but who needs potential one? That's the thing.
Chargers, but I don't know. But
Chargers already got Wait, they had to trade.
They traded back.
Actually, I can see that in. I can.
Honestly, let's just for the fun of it, we're gonna have the Chargers trade up.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
All right. Oh my freaking god! The hell is it?
They acquired. Obviously, in the realistic one, they're probably going to acquire multiple firsts and stuff like that.
We'll say they'll have enough. Oh, that's literally perfect. Atlanta moves down for a 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're gonna back
God damn it, Beth. God damn it.
Oh my lord. Okay.
you have to deselect the team. There you go.
This is so stupid how it works. All right, so honestly, just to make it a little bit more realistic, we're gonna go with the 3rd rounder.
Yeah.
All right, so Chargers moved up,
Rome.
And they grab Rome. They're wheeling and dealing. Yeah. Now, the Bears.
Okay.
Bears.
But this is weird. This is a weird one.
Bears.
What do you think, Dad?
Bears are one that I could see a team trading up.
They also said that they're willing to trade down.
Because of a certain situation that they have. Which, if we go into here, LA Chargers, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's Arizona's logo.
Dude, it clearly is. What do you mean?
But if we go to Chicago, they have a whopping 3 picks left in this draft. And none of which are in the 2nd round.
Yeah. Who do you think trades in, though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because there's not much to have. Because the edge rushers, they're going to come and go. You know what I mean?
It'd be someone wanting to trade up for a Dallas Turner or a Brock Bowers or something like that. Maybe a corner.
I'm surprised that Mitchell's been going up more too on the draft boards.
Honestly, obviously I don't know the situation that someone would want to trade up here. Maybe for a Fashanu?
I feel like it would be edge though, because there's so many good edges still.
I can't really think of anyone off the top of my head except would Philly be aggressive?
Would Philly be aggressive? This aggressive
to get a corner edge
because also
corner I could see.
None of these guys really need a corner. That's the thing.
Corner I could see. They want to jump in front of the Denver and Raiders here.
But I feel like you would just wait for 11, you waited for 11 though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you just kind of had the Bears stick and pick.
With how the board's looking right now, I agree.
I think if Rome went past if the Chargers didn't trade up here, I feel like there'd be a lot of people trying to trade up with Chicago for number 9.
Yeah, but I think with my pick, I think we'll go Dallas. Just get them somebody to help with that pass rush.
And then the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is Brock.
I think they'll trade down and get Brock later.
They could, but
that's realistically going to happen. But I feel like also with the way that the board's getting set up right now and how, how real life is going to be with unpredictability, we don't know how soon he's going to fall. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then we got the Falcons here with pick 11. Pancho, What are you thinking here? I know where I would personally lean, but I will let you have the stage here.
No. I want to hear your thought.
I mean, I'm seeing a Latte Latu, I'm seeing a Jared Verse, and I know the Falcons need edge.
Yeah, it's true. And I feel like if you want to go with that, who do you think would be better? Who do you think is going to be better, though? That's the thing.
I feel like a lot of teams are higher on Jared Verse because of the injury concerns with Latu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. I see what you mean. But I think Latu is going to be the better overall prospect, and obviously, I don't care much about injuries as much as I used to. I think I kind of grew out of that just because I know, like, modern medicine and stuff. Also, I just found out literally, like, last week, Zamir White tore his ACL twice.
Neat. Obviously, not
to the league.
Not neat, but you know what I mean. So do we?
Yeah, but go ahead, Cheer. Go ahead.
So you want to give him Latu?
Yeah.
And he'll take the risk. Yeah. Broncos. I think this is a trade back.
Yeah.
I think they trade back with. Who do I think here would be good?
I think Eagles. I think Eagles to get one of the corners.
I'm saying either the Eagles or Green Bay.
Yeah.
But I don't. I think the Eagles would be aggressive.
Because the rumor is they're going to be aggressive for a corner. That's why.
Honestly, I feel like this would be the trade.
Let me see it. Yeah, I see it. I agree.
Maybe throw in one of these like fifth. Like honestly, let's give them their latest 5th round pick too.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
Because they're jumping 10 picks. Like it's a big jump up. Denver, who doesn't have a 2nd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could look to trade up. So go ahead and do this. Boom. Philly's on the clock.
Now the question is, do they buy into the hype of Mitchell's physicality, or do they buy into Teron Arnold, who is a proven commodity basically at corner?
I feel like they want. I feel like the Eagles would take the developmental guy in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact of they have Bradbury, they have Darius Slay, both of whom were top corners at one point. So Quignon can sit for a year and just learn.
Yeah. That's what the big thing is that learning the system, because they're zone, like they're fully zone corners, and they had who was the guy that they got last year? It was a Georgia guy. I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about though. It was a corner.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
But he has potential though, and I feel like give those guys a little bit of time, let them learn the schemes. Like they'll do fine.
Up and breaking news.
Oh, breaking news! What happened? What?
It's not big news, but like it's news that like is kind of important to the NFL. Kansas City Chiefs tweeted out the trio continues. They have signed Mark Donovan, Brett Veach, and Andy Reid to contract extensions.
You lost me, and then you brought me back with Andy Reid.
All right, I'm curious if they say like
how many years? That's what I'm actually curious about more than anything.
That's
also Death, thank you for keeping my crush here, honestly.
Doesn't all they said on it, this is the comment, we are thrilled that they will continue in their roles for many years to come.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming that locks them in for a long period of time.
Probably 3 years at most.
I would say that would be a minimum.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and I know who you take here.
It's my draft crush. I'm mad that you didn't take Teron Arnold. I was like hinting for you just to take him.
And then the Saints. Was it Fulog?
You can't go wrong with any of these.
I can see a situation where they trade back here, honestly, and like Cincinnati or someone moves up for like a Fashanu or Byron Murphy.
I feel like they need one of these positions though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they trade back. It's only a couple picks.
I guess, but
I think honestly,
well, if they do, then they will get Troy Fautanu at that point. I feel like.
Yeah, so I feel like they just stick and give him. Let's just give him Fashanu.
Yeah, get somebody to help out the blocking. Is like they really do need Trevor Penning replacement.
And then the Colts are up next.
You took the corners. God damn it. Think about this.
Is this a spot where they trade down with the Bengals?
Trade down. Not trade down. Scroll down a bit. You gotta see what else is on the board.
Cooper DeJean?
I don't think they go with him at 15 though.
That's why I'm thinking like they trade down and grab like a DeJean or a Wiggins later.
I think so. You acquire picks, and
who are you thinking?
I'm trying to think. Okay, who else do you think needs a pass rusher though? A pass rusher or like just linemen in general?
Who I think could be aggressive and trade up is Cincinnati.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
So we can do 18 for 15 and then throw in their later third-round pick.
That's good. That's good. I think that's fair.
It's only a couple picks.
Yeah.
Bengals move up, and then personally,
Fuaga.
You think they'd go Fuaga for the O-line?
Actually, no, wait. Well, because Fuaga can also go into guard if he needs to, because they have two good tackles.
I could see it. Personally, I would prioritize the D-line for the Bengals, but like...
Yeah, I see it, though, because, like, they haven't been the same without, what's his name, Geno Atkins?
Yeah.
A legend. So, and then Trey Hendrickson needs help. Plenty of help.
So is that where you want to go, or do you want to go with Fuaga?
Oh, it's my pick.
I can see either one, honestly.
I think go Fuaga. Just protect your guy, you know what I mean?
And then Seahawks running up to the draft board, they're grabbing Verse.
Yeah. Get a pass rusher. They need pass rush help.
And then here is the Jags.
Now, is this where we break, what's it called? NEVETS' heart and take Brian Thomas?
This could be a situation where Brian Thomas just goes off the board. Or do we do we think they'd prioritize their D line or corner even? And take the flyer on Cooper DeJean.
I can see corner because I feel like wide receiver. I thought about it just because they are going to need guys for like the future plans in, what's his face? Gabe Davis, who it's not fried chicken. I think he's like, what, 25, 26?
Yeah, something
Zay
like
Jones
that.
is close to Zay Jones is close to 30. I believe is like 28.
Yeah, but like they've got the pieces there for a bit, so like I don't think they need to prioritize wide receiver very much.
Mm-hmm.
But again, at the end of the day, it's your pick. I personally
also having that interior D line. That's the thing for
Brian
Murphy.
I'd personally go like a D line, get some Josh Allen, Trayvon Walker some help, or I'd go secondary because their secondary last year was god awful. There was a highlight catch of Mike Evans literally mossing two of their DBs at the same time. It's beautiful.
I think you go best player available then in that kind of situation for Byron Murphy.
Byron Murphy it is. And then the Colts.
Right. They're back on, and their guy's still there, honestly.
Grab DeJean.
All right. Your Los Angeles Rams.
Probably upset the edges. Flew off the board. You were not pinged for this as Adam? Did the pings not go out?
I don't believe they did.
Dang it.
Yeah, they did not. They did not.
Dang it, alright. I will have to... Here, let me go into my office and, like, take a look.
I'm gonna be thinking about this pick for a bit. Or a bic.
Yeah, let me see. It's still there. I'll deal with it later. I don't know why that didn't go out. That's unfortunate. Anyway, alright. Pancho, what you thinking?
It's either going to be Troy Futanu or Nate Wiggins in this situation.
Personally, I see a couple options.
What do you think?
So, Rams are sitting here. They got Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
So, I could see a situation where they trade back, like, to the end of the first round to grab, like, a Penix or a Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time...
That's not bad thinking.
Denver's sitting here at 22.
Yeah.
They're probably thinking... If they're here, they're probably thinking, like, Denver's probably going to grab a quarterback there.
But also, can you name their left tackle? Because their right side's pretty good. But I'm trying to think about the left.
I could not.
Because Troy might be that guy. CJ is not going to be that guy because CJ is like primarily a right tackle. I think they still have Havenstein or whatever his name is. Screw you, Havenstein, by the way, because he kept holding on to Crosby.
Facts.
The last time we played him.
So do you think they're going to go with Troy?
Either it's him or Wiggins, but I think Troy just makes more sense, in my opinion.
All right, Troy. And then, Brain, the Pittsburgh Steelers phone is ringing.
Yeah.
And I think we can agree he's fallen pretty far. I think this is a situation where Buffalo's calling.
Yeah, Buffalo's like panicking. They're like, okay, we need to get him before he goes.
Now, what do we think the compensation here is?
They're going to have to give a bit. Because the Steelers also need wide receiver.
Yep. It probably would wind up being their second rounder.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Or, honestly, do this, and then, no. Oh, it's saying that's too much.
We'll try a second this year, then.
Oh, that, now to let me do it that way.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. So how about the Bills? Honestly, let's do it this way, because I feel like this would work. Go the Bills, giving up that, and they'll give up their second rounder next year.
Mm-hmm.
For the Steelers, first rounder this year, and then their third next year.
I don't think this is realistic, but I think...
Actually, hold on.
Something along this line will work, though, I think.
I'm looking at it, now I want to switch it, but I can't switch it.
Just do it. We already got the ball to accept.
Alright, hear me out. Hold on, we're going to switch this
fine.
Really quick, because I think I'd like this a little bit better for the Pittsburgh side.
Yeah.
So, their fourth rounder next year. And then, can we please...
Well, that depends.
Can we... Alright.
That's what I'm saying, just to do the other one, because...
Back the hell out.
Because we're basing it off of what we can do with this horrible trade system, but... Oh.
Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. I don't care.
I'm cool with that. Okay.
Buffalo, run up to the phone, grabbing Brian Thomas.
Do we go JC Latham here?
I feel like it's JC.
Yeah.
Get another rock on the O-line.
If the right tackle doesn't end up working out, JC can just go in and just take that job instantly, honestly.
Agreed. And then Broncos, is this where they go ahead and just try to grab their QB of the future?
I want to be nice to them, because I know they would do it here.
Yeah. Bo Nix?
I agree with Stormy that he is the better fit here than Penix will be.
Now, I think the biggest thing that the Broncos would want to get their quarterback in the first round, fifth-year option, so they don't have to worry about paying him like $40 billion.
That's also assuming Sean Payton keeps his job, by the way.
Also true. Now, Chargers here. Yeah. What are you thinking here, Pancho?
Okay, so they already got their wide receiver. This is actually an interesting point for them, honestly. Do they actually go corner here to shore up the room? Because Asante Samuel is still there.
I think they really do.
Anybody else.
Yeah, I think they could use a corner too.
Because J.C. Jackson was obviously just horrible for them. Like he's literally built for the Patriots. Yeah. And I don't see Mims playing the tackle spot that they need.
So we'll go ahead and just throw Wiggins in there, and then Cowboys.
Graham Barton. I think they still go Graham Barton here.
All right, so they'll go Graham.
Have some versatility on the O-line. Packers is really interesting because they do not have David Bakhtiari anymore. However, Kool-Aid is right there.
I I think this is a situation where Green Bay is going to be like, all right, are we keeping Jair more than this season?
Right.
Because if they know the answer to that is no, they don't plan on keeping Jair past this season, I think they go Kool-Aid so we can learn behind Jair.
I like that a little bit more because I do not trust Mims. I do not trust Mims in a lot of these situations.
So, let's just go ahead and give him Kool-Aid.
And then obviously go with your pick. Obviously.
We know who it is. Everybody and their mama knows who it is.
I can't wait for you guys to not get him and to get like Chop instead. It's gonna be funny.
Cardinals here with you since they traded back. No, this is their pick from the Texans?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, they got it from the Texans.
Give them Newton. Just shore up the interior D-line. Get somebody that can help them. Pittsburgh obviously trading down. I think
it's Mims or it's Mitchell.
Okay, both are really good options in my opinion for this.
Honestly, it's the end of the first round. You'll get the 5th-year option. I'm leaning Mims.
I can see you going Mims here, just because they need O-line help. They need to make sure Najee can stay healthy, make sure the arthritis in his knee doesn't hit early.
And then Lions are up. I don't think wide receiver is as big of a need as they claim it is for them. I'm gonna be real about that. I think
Chop. They still have Chop here. Honestly, I feel like they go Chop. Just
get someone
help out.
Yeah, be next to Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
Love Aiden Hutchinson. Not gonna lie, he's goated.
Now the question is, I want to get your opinion about this too. Do the Ravens want to get another speedy receiver or just another all-around receiver?
I think with the way the board fell, I think you go with Tyler Guyton.
Oh wait, Tyler Guyton.
You lost your tackle. You've lost both your tackles. Like you need somebody to help.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Niners.
Wide receiver, unless they trade Debo, is not even a thing.
Or Ayuk, so no. Do we trade out of this? Maybe give it to Carolina?
Alright, hear me out. Because we mentioned this earlier. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That wouldn't be realistic because it's the Niners to have the pick. Never mind.
Yeah. Wait, who are you thinking about?
I was thinking the Rams trade up to grab Penix.
I don't think they would. I don't think they will.
But then I realized that this is the Niners, and the Niners are not trading with the division rival.
Yeah. The only other situation is just reaching for old line, but even then.
All right. Who do we think could trade up here?
I was going to say it's like maybe just Carolina just to get ahead of the Chiefs, but it's just like 2 picks. And they're still going to have a good option at wide receiver.
Is this where Darius goes? Or Jordan Morgan, maybe?
I think if they're going to reach on somebody, it's going to be Morgan.
Yeah, we'll give him Morgan. He can sit behind Trent.
Even then, just having extra tackles, extra O-line just helps.
And then
it's going to be Xavier Worthy. It's Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
And you can't change my mind.
Carolina. All right, Carolina on the board. They're clearly going to go Michael Penix Jr.
No, they're going.
How do they have? How do they have 2 second-rounders?
No, it can't be.
Brian Burns.
Brian Burns, yeah, from the Giants.
Duh.
Yeah, honestly, if the board falls like this, it's a Donnie Mitchell.
I could get behind that.
They just need wide receivers, Obviously, Adam Thielen's up there. Mingo wasn't as impressive as they wanted him to be. Just not a lot going right.
McConkley, that's who we want. Oops, already picked.
What they want?
Adam said he wanted McConkley. But
no.
I think this is where he'll go. I think the Patriots will grab him.
White wide receiver, am I right?
All right, I'm going to be right back. My laptop's not plugged in.
Okay.
Just
and then here, I think they go edge. I think with this one they definitely do go edge for the Cardinals. Obviously, it's not the greatest guy on the board right now, but actually no, it's the best guy. Sorry, but I think they go just because they need more pass rushers. I think that's the big thing for them.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome.
Okay,
so take off-brand chop.
Off-brand chop.
Yeah, off-brand chop. They need pass rushers, dude.
How do the Commanders have the second round pick? Oh, this is from the that's second one's from the Bears.
Yeah.
For
dude.
God, this stuff gets so confusing.
Who are you thinking here?
I'm definitely not wide receiver.
I'm thinking wide receiver. I'll be honest.
Really? All right. Why? Sell me on it.
# free Scary Terry. That's why.
But they got Terry. They got Jahan. I don't think they'd go wide receiver.
Okay, then we look at a corner. How's their corner room? How's the corner room looking?
I could not think of a single corner on their team, if I'm being
honest. Emmanuel Forbes, and he was Scarbahe.
Yep. All right, we'll give him Rakestraw.
Okay.
Chargers.
The Filters
are back. This board is not falling well for them, if I'm being honest with you.
Trade down question mark?
They just lost Curtis Samuel.
Next.
Yeah, they lost Curtis Samuel and NEVETS, but they got Scary Terry, they got Jahan Dotson, they got they only got the one good running back now because the other one left. My bad. Anyway, what were you saying, Pancho?
I was gonna say, it's like, is this a trade down spot so that someone can get a quarterback? You think?
The Rams trade up?
Who else needs quarterback? And they're not gonna do it with the Raiders, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
I think the one that makes the most. I'm only stopping in quickly to say hi. Hi, NEVETS.
Hi, NEVETS. Thank you for coming by.
I think this is a Rams spot.
Okay, who else needs it though? That's the thing.
All right, let's see. Other team that could potentially. No to Arizona or Atlanta. Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina, Chicago, Cincy. The Browns, but I don't think they have. Yeah, they don't really.
The Browns don't have anything to bargain with. No.
Yeah. Dallas.
I also don't see them being a Brown.
Dallas, no, unless they're committed to get rid of Dak next season. Denver already got their guy. Detroit, no. Green Bay, hell no. Houston, hell no. Indy, fuck no. Jags.
No. I think they're going to get T-Law more time.
Yeah, Jags, no. The Chiefs, clearly.
Chiefs, clearly.
Raiders, they would not trade with.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's the Rams.
I think that's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, shit.
Right.
We're joined. It's NEVETS.
I'm coming in really quickly because I need to ask, who did you give the Bills?
NEVETS, buddy. We had the Bills, unfortunately, trade their entire future to trade up to the first overall pick to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Lying.
No, they traded up with the Steelers to get Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
We had them give up their first this year and then their second next year and get some picks back from the Steelers in return.
Honestly, I would be very surprised if Brandon Beane pulled that off.
But that's what we did.
All right. Okay, bye. I got
All right, honestly,
third?
They're higher 2/3.
That works. I think it's like get a guy that can sit behind him
and then just grab him.
Grab him.
And then Titans.
D-Hop.
I'm sorry, but I do not see a situation where they're getting a wide receiver.
I'm trying to think. It's like Treylon Burks,
DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins is up there, though.
Hold on.
Keep that in mind.
Not to mention, they also signed Calvin frickin' Ridley.
Oh, yeah, then no receiver. Is this another trade down spot?
Who trades up for a receiver then, you think?
Besides Carolina, no, nobody.
Carolina would probably just double dip receiver here, low key.
No, they definitely are. They definitely are.
I'm trying to think of like who really.
Who's a wide receiver that can? It's like you don't need him to start right away, but just like high upside, basically. Steelers use what they acquire from the Bills to go back.
Honestly, yeah, why not? We'll have some chaos.
Get a little crazy. Get a little crazy.
We'll have some chaos here. So swap the Rams with the Chargers.
Because they still need wide receiver too. Keep that in mind.
Wait a minute. What team are we traded for?
The Titans.
Titans. Jesus Christ. We don't need the double dip wide receiver. Shh. You'll double dip anyway. It's fine.
Hope.
I was about to have him trade up with the Chargers 1 pick.
Oh my god.
Anyway, honestly, like,
Third,
and
they are
then
moving up a bit.
No, not the fourth. God.
You messed it up.
I was gonna have it be like the 6th rounder.
Damn it, Dad. We can't make it realistic because this mock is stupid. Okay.
All right. Just do the 6th rounder. So
trade
away their 2nd and their later 3rd to get the Titans 2nd, and then a 6th rounder.
Bro, my heart.
Titans need Jesus. Titans do in fact need Jesus. And then Steelers just grab Troy.
Yeah.
Panthers.
I see that. I see the interior offensive line.
Adam, would you complain about this?
I personally they need all the interior line that they can get because a lot of them is very older. Center they definitely need because I don't trust the center that they're gonna have. Right guard, he's a temp fix. I think he's like a couple years for him, and then Robert Hunt.
They just did sign 2 guards, so the question is, can Zach Frazier play center?
Time to look it up. If he can play center, I'll let you know.
Look it up, and if he can play center, I like the pickup. About what? Zach Frazier, Adam.
Zach Frazier is an American football center. He's a center. He is a center, indeed.
Would you be fine with that, Adam? Pick up a center in the 2nd round? To potentially be your starter? I mean, that's probably what we're going to go with anyway, regardless of what you say here.
Yeah, he shifted it a bit from guard to center.
ACL and MCL tear. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Replace the center.
So, Zach Frazier's also coming off a bad injury. All right, what else do we got here since Adam's just corner? So,
get a Georgia guy. Get ahead of the Eagles.
Give him Kamari Lassiter.
Lassiter, actually. It's Lassiter.
Kamari. I'll just put Kamari in chat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, I like the pick.
Corner! Yeah, corner! Alright, there we go. We're gonna give him a goddamn corner and Adam can be happy.
That's why.
Why not?
Whatever.
Right.
You're drunk, it's fine.
Commanders, we've already kind of... I mean, do they just take Keon just to have wide receiver depth?
That's what I'm thinking. Because just having another one, that's fine.
Why
not?
You picked...
Johnson was okay. So, Keon Coleman... Coleman has potential to be even better, I feel like.
Right. Packers.
Do they need center? I'm trying to remember.
Who is their
center? Because if not, linebacker is honestly a really good step.
Alright, let me go look.
Just to also help out Quay Walker. That's the thing.
Alright, their center is Josh Myers.
Doesn't sound great.
Who? Who is this man? He's only 25, but, like, I have no idea who this man is. Alright, what
then, if we want to do that, honestly, because Quay Walker can do his thing on his own.
Yeah, it's either the linebacker or it's the interior O-line.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need depth, that's fine. Alright.
Protect their guy.
Texans. Honestly? Linebacker?
Texas A&M kid? Honestly, that works.
It's either the linebacker or it's the corner.
I think linebacker here, then.
Yeah.
They just lost Denzel Perryman. Their linebackers weren't necessarily the greatest, in my opinion.
And then, I mean... Okay, are we just going to swap these two picks to make it easy?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so honestly, I'm going to give the Falcons this Mike dude. Because try to get a second corner to...
Pair up with AJ Terrell.
Anyway, Raiders are on the clock. I think I know who you'd personally go with here, but I want to see your opinion.
Okay. First, I want to see if Kinsley has ever played right tackle in his goddamn life.
Don't you have, what's his name for that?
Who?
Miller?
He's left.
Pancho?
What?
Have you figured out if he's played at all right tackle?
It just says this man's a tackle. They didn't say what side he played. Excuse me, sir.
Alright, so Suamata is an experienced starter at both offensive tackle spots. The Oregon transfer played the 2020 season as the Cougars starter at right tackle before moving to the left side in 2023.
So he has a chance with both. Honestly, yeah. Who do you think we were going to get?
If you check the chat, I literally put it in the chat with who I thought you were going to pick.
How disappointed am I going to be?
None, because I said exactly Kingsley.
Yeah. I mean, we do need it's like one of those things. This is the perfect draft for me. It's like, if we didn't get the quarterback, it's like, hey, at least we can still get a right tackle.
And you can grab, like, a Spencer Rattler later on.
Oh, yeah. The rattlesnake. It'll fit perfectly in our memes and stuff.
And then I think the Saints here are grabbing either that wide receiver or they're going D-line.
I can see either or, honestly.
Get an MT replacement. Unless you really believe Shahid's that guy.
Rashid's not that guy. He's a perfect, like, plug-and-play guy. I don't think he'll be, like, a good starter. And then, obviously, Olave, like, he's the guy, but, you're going to be double-teaming him most of the time, so you need someone else that can, like, emerge on his own.
Do we want to go Ricky?
I think Ricky's going to be really good, so I think go Ricky here.
Bet. And then the Colts, why does it keep recommending wide receiver? Like, no.
They don't need extra wide receivers, man.
Honestly, if they're willing to reach here,
go safety.
I'm thinking that safety right there.
They need depth at safety. They really do need depth at safety.
Yeah, that's what we'll run with. Giants, who somehow have a second-round pick, even though they traded theirs.
Yeah.
Bro, this stuff's so confusing.
Yeah, we're letting a lot of these guys fall, too.
God, I mean...
Golden need, I feel like. Here.
TJ?
Yeah. They need corners. And
then the Jags here... I feel like it's got to be Chris Braswell.
Is there that, or just get depth for the wide receiver core? Like I said,
get him
earlier.
edge help for on the line to pair it with Josh Allen and Trayvon coming
Murphy.
off the linebacker spots.
So you have, oh my god, that's actually kind of genius. Like you're gonna have Walker,
you'll have
linebacker,
Murphy up
linebacker.
you'll have Murphy up the middle, Trayvon and Josh Allen on both linebacker spots, and then you have Braswell off the edge.
Yeah.
Like, that is honestly insane.
Yeah.
And the Bengals. I mean, my personal opinion here is either Fisk or it's Leggett.
I can see either or, to be completely honest with you.
Because, again, if you don't get T. Higgins signed to an extension, this could be your last year with him. So you're going to need a wide receiver 2 the year after, plus Jamar Chase needs money. And then Fisk, O-line. And someone is trying to call me.
Oh, God. You want to take care of that while I try to entertain the chat? Okay. Personally, I'm going to go Leggett here, though. Get the better wide receiver that's available. Like you were saying earlier, we don't know the fate of T. Higgins. They obviously don't have Tyler Boyd anymore. Tyler Boyd is still a free agent. I also didn't realize that Boyd was 29, so get a young guy in there, that kind of thing.
All right, I'm back. I was not going to answer that phone call.
Okay, I just said Leggett, though. LeBlanc, final answer.
Quick, who did the Cardinals go to play when they went to the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner? Was it the Steelers?
What? Why are you asking?
Someone asked me randomly.
I don't know.
I want to say it was the Steelers.
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Kurt. It was the Steelers because it was big. It was the Harrison pick 6. Anyway.
Oh yeah, right.
All right. So what was your pick here?
Leggett.
I respect it.
Leggett baguette.
All right.
Wide receiver wide receiver is not a need.
Yeah. What the hell?
Honestly, linebacker I feel like is a bigger need for them. What the hell?
I like how it goes corner, edge, interior O-line, safety, tight end, quarterback, kicker, offensive tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, running back, D-line, punter, lawn snapper. They think kicker is a bigger need than wide receiver, but want to suggest the wide receiver.
Okay. I don't think they have good linebackers, so I think you should go linebacker here for them.
Devin White.
He's not good.
Yeah, no, I'll give him a linebacker.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Titans?
You can go with anything here, honestly.
I think it's Fisk.
Help out Jeffrey Simmons, honestly.
Gonna be working for CTE ESPN soon. Shut up, Adam.
Working at him.
Chargers?
This has been an interesting job for the Chargers.
Fix the trenches or tight end?
Fix the trenches. You can always get a tight end, honestly.
And then the Broncos.
They are gonna be stupid. And I think go tight end here.
You want to give him Jatavion?
No, they actually had a good guy coming up. Maybe edge.
You want to go Nealon then?
I think so. I think that makes more sense for them because they have a tight end that's going to be up and coming.
And then the Browns with their only pick because they traded away their future for he who shall not be named. I am not giving them a wide receiver.
Yeah, they don't need one. Let's scroll down. So they don't need a running back, obviously.
Honestly,
give them the linebacker.
Give them this linebacker randomly.
I like that.
And then Dolphins.
The Fins.
The Dolphins do not need a wide receiver.
Okay, the question is, actually no wait. I was gonna say do they need a running back, but Devon Achane's right there. So
yeah. I mean, honestly, like even though it doesn't like really say it, I'm leaning corner.
Unironically, was leaning towards tight end. I'll be honest.
You want to give him tight? Johnny Smith, my guy.
Jonnu Smith is Jonnu Smith. Look, you know what you're gonna have with Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, no, we'll just have him take Jatavion.
Jatavion, that's such a hard name, bro.
And then the Cowboys, who
running back.
Yeah, give him
running back.
Brooks or Benson.
Brooks, give him Texas, bro.
And then the Bucks. Okay, first of all,
no.
Second of all,
the corner's a maybe though. The corner's a maybe.
Second of all, maybe. But hell no. Let's see, what else did they? I can't see what this last one is.
They don't recommend you anything else. They don't recommend you anything, man.
Edge, maybe.
Edge, that's like. Oh
Edge, we trade back to grab.
Yeah.
Honestly,
in my opinion, you would do that.
No, Carlton. We're expecting Christian Eisen and Zion to take a step up. Let's just give us some depth. Packers.
I like safety here because they lost Savage.
They did, but they did sign Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, but you have a starter compared to what's it called, a free safety.
We'll go Bullard.
All right, they do not need a wide receiver.
My brother in Christ.
Give him D-line at this point. God damn.
All right, Michael Hall it is.
Michael Hall Jr.
And then the Bills.
You baboon.
Honestly, just because like I've seen their team, it's interior O-line or it's D-line here.
I think you go interior O-line. They have plenty of guys for D-line.
Yeah, let's give him Cooper.
Cooper bebe.
And then honestly, like, yeah,
they don't need wide receiver, but give it to him anyways.
Yeah, we'll give him some fun.
Yeah.
And then the Ravens.
Wide receiver, honestly, they need wide receivers. So.
Yeah, let's give him Polk. And then fucking
Pulp. Don't need much of this. I'll be honest.
Do you want to just go Isaac? Edge? Because like I'm not giving him a wide receiver. I don't care if it's just their second need. Like it's not happening.
Fine. Give them a running back. I'm kidding. Give him Edge. Give him Edge. And then Chiefs D-line or Edge. I think you go interior D-line. Just have. I think that was one of their bigger issues besides Chris. Chris Jones.
All right, there we go.
All right, how do we do? We press save.
Save.
All right, how do we do in the grading? How
all right,
we
so
do?
Here are all the trades we made.
Oh boy!
Oh god, we made quite a bit. And then here's how it went. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, yada yada yada. I'm not gonna read all these out. Yada yada yada.
I'm surprised that we did that with Dorothy though, and the Eagles. Honestly, I was expecting you to take Ron Arnold at 11. Or 12. My bad.
Yeah, but like we could justify why they don't.
Yeah, I like the tackle that we took there. Honestly.
And the webpage broke.
Page isn't responding. All right.
All right, we will go ahead and stop that so I can go fix that.
We don't need the page anymore. We're done with the mock.
I'm just trying to get it fixed in case we want to try to do something else with it.
We talk about our feelings. We could do the tier list. I recommend this.
Hell to the no. To the no.
How many subs? How many subs?
Do you have I don't know.
How many likes?
I don't want to do a fictional mom's tier list. Like
it's fictional women. It's not moms.
That's still no.
Guys, type 1 if you would like this. Type 2 if you would not. Anyways, so how's it going over there?
I'm going to go ahead and just do a mock draft of this with this. And we're just going to do a 2-round mock draft, a 1-round mock draft, and just see how chaotic the thing gets.
Okay.
So I'll sim it, and then I will share it with you, and then we can look together with how chaotic this will get.
Oh, by the way, I just thought I have a great idea.
It does not look like a single person traded.
Oh. Did you do a free fall?
Oh, man, I did not.
Should do it again, then. Do it again.
Yeah, because this one looks... Oh, Jesus, Joe Alt at 15 is wild. Okay, yeah, let's try this again. Try to get some trades in here, because, like, trades make this more comical. Alright, so obviously I'm going to take Carolina.
I have another activity after that, by the way, that we can talk about.
Okay, bet.
But I want to wait after.
Alright, here we go. I don't know if there's actually going to be any trades or not, but if not, oh well, we can still react to it.
Okay. Can't wait for Drake Me at 1. It's going to go crazy.
Alright. It is ready.
Alright, so let's go down the list.
Let me go ahead and share it.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, so,
no trades, surprisingly. I called it.
Drake May, first overall. Caleb Williams, second. JJ at 3.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison at 4. Malik to the Chargers.
That makes sense.
Roma Dunze. Joe Alt is just free falling with Jaden Daniels. Jared Verse to the Titans is wild.
Kenyon Mitchell at 8 is just not going to happen.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh my God, no.
Joe Alt to the Jets.
Plus to 10.
Jaden Daniels to the Vikings.
I would puke so much.
Nate Wiggins, Troy Fatanu to the Raiders.
We literally reached instead of getting Fashanu. I'm livid.
Jared versus ass. Brock Bowers to the Colts. Fashanu, Donnie Mitchell, Marius Mims, Dallas Tudor.
Donnie Mitchell at 17? Wait, what?
Oh God. Teron Arnold, Latte Latu, Keon Coleman, J.C. Latham. Wait. Jackson Powers Johnson still on the board. Please, mock draft. Don't upset me.
Hey, it's your Vita Vea replacement. Trust.
Oh my God, Xavier Word. Wait. He didn't even get drafted in the first round.
Not the first round. No.
All right, we're out. We're out with this.
Mike, who the hell is Mike Saren Rinstill?
I'm pretty sure that's a quarter we gave to one of the teams that we drafted for.
I guess, but still, Lad McCockney at 31 is just not gonna happen. What the hell is this? Okay.
This is pure horror.
Bro, Brian Murphy though, you got you just start running a 4-3, bro. You got it. All right. Guessing time.
Huh.
I want to discuss this with you. Obviously, in like the next coming months, we're gonna get more Madden ratings coming out. But obviously, because the draft is coming up, I wanted to do our predictions so we can look back at this in a couple months when the official rookie ratings are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think each of these top rookies are gonna be?
Okay.
Let's just start with an easy one. Caleb Williams.
I think.
What do you think his overall is going to be?
I think he should be I think he's going to be the second highest overall rookie. I think he's going to be a 76.
Interesting. I was gonna say, well, obviously because Bryce Young, it was like 75. I think they go back to the roots though, because they're gonna call him generational. I think he is gonna be a 77, 78.
I can see it. I think there's only going to be one rookie above him.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Well, you might get that answer here in a minute, depending on who you ask. So I'll say that, and if you don't say it, I'll just say it at the end. I'll say it at the end. All right. Who else you got, Pancho?
All right. Well, obviously we can just go down the list. So like Drake May.
Drake May, 74.
I think it's gonna be a 73.
I can see it. I very well can see it.
They're gonna give him good ratings because of his physicals more than anything, in my personal opinion. Oh, I know who it is. I know who you're gonna have above him. Marvin Harrison.
Yes. I think Marvin Harrison is going to be like a 77 or 78.
Yeah.
Like I think he will rightfully be at least top 3 for rookies.
I think they're gonna really glaze him though. I think they're gonna put him at like 79.
Hey, as long as they don't put him as a fucking 81 like freaking Bijan Robinson.
he's good, but is he that good early on? No.
Well, he was pretty good last season though. Let's be real.
No, he was good, but like Madden just like
it should not have been 81.
80 is like the minimum I like to put rookies on because they haven't even played a snap yet.
All right. Who else you got?
Obviously, I'm just going down the list of like the top guys. Jane Daniels.
Jane Daniels, I think is going to be
73.
70.
Really?
I think he's going to be wrong. I think Madden's going to be like, nah, 70.
I think they're going to, obviously, the ratings... Well, I say 73 because I feel like the ratings of his physicals are going to be the highest, but I don't think they're going to give him good accuracies.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him, good, speed and stuff like that, but I think his accuracies and shit are going to be, dog shit.
Yeah, because he is, that dual threat, basically, and they want to bounce him out early on. Interestingly, Dallas Turner, what do you think?
Dallas, I could see being, a 74.
I think a little bit higher. Honestly, I think for his physicals too. Oh no, I can see it. It's gonna be a 7. He's gonna stay an 80 or whatever. And it's gonna be a 75.
I can see it.
I think 75 though for him. I think just his physicals and all that.
Yeah, I think mid 70s. Not too crazy.
Yeah, I'm also trying to think outside of the box because I don't like thinking back to the old drafts because it's if we did that Caleb would be a 75 because Bryce Young was the first quarterback off the board.
Yeah, but the difference is there was so much speculation about who the first overall pick was going to be last year. It wasn't as clear cut as this.
We're not calling either of these guys generational, or we weren't calling either of those guys last year generational. That's the thing.
Granted, it's looking like C.J. Stroud's is a generational talent.
No, people knew it was going to be good. It was just the situation he was in, his ability to make plays is
yeah, the fact he succeeded.
He was able to take that.
Wild.
His ability to take that next step, I feel just propelled him. I think he's even started a 73 as well.
Something like that.
All right. Anyways, we'll just keep the theme with edges. Latu.
I think Latu's going to be a 72 to start.
Yeah, I can see it. Just because I see Matt also being scared of the injuries too. With him.
Again, also he took so much time off in college.
That's so true.
Because he medically retired and then came back.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Verse.
Jared Verse, I think it's going to be 74.
I was thinking closer to 73 because if it's Latu's going to be 72, it's keep it close. I feel like.
I think he'll be above Latu.
Interesting, because Latu I feel is I keep saying the physicals I feel are going to propel his rating in general.
I can see it, but again, I think they're going to like Jared Verse a little better.
Yeah. Let's go to the other receivers. Back to the other receivers now. Malik Neighbors.
I'm gonna save you time. I think Malik's a 75, and I think that Romeo's gonna be 74.
I can see him like being a 76, just because I feel like the gap between him and what's some calls it and Marvin Harrison, it's like it's closer than people think because he had really good stats in college.
I think all three will be close to one another.
I don't think Rome's going to be that close.
You don't think so?
I think Rome's the 75.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but obviously it's also like the namesake of like Marvin Harrison Jr. and like obviously all the highlights that we've seen from him from Ohio State. Like,
oh yeah,
people are gonna be. Oh, you're still a man. Okay, you're getting ready for the next stream. I just heard a button.
No.
Oh, anyways,
Pancho, I think you are delusional.
Potentially. Joe Alt, BT Dubs.
Joe Alt, I think he'll be the highest out of the linemen, and I think he'll be a 74.
75, I think.
They just don't like to give their linemen like credit.
Yeah, it sucks so bad. Okay, and then back to that. Do you think they give him a dev trait? Because dev traits are going to be here forever, honestly.
I don't think any O lineman will get anything above star.
That's lame though. Like, if they're gonna give it to somebody, give it to Joe Alt. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Why give an O lineman a dev trait when you could give like a good dev trait, like a superstar or something, when you give it to the flashy QB or the flashy wide receiver or flashy edge rusher? Like, it's one of those things. Like, edge rushers get the love before O line. Everyone gets the love before the O line, except the kickers and punters. Because they're kickers and punters, and Madden does not love them unless their name is Justin Tucker, and even then, they don't love him.
No, hell no. And then, what's it called? And then back to the dev traits thing. You think Caleb's going to get Superstar again?
I think Caleb's Superstar.
Because that's what they did with all the number 1 overall picks.
I think I think all the other ones are going to be Star, but I think he'll get Superstar.
Yeah, I can see it.
The only other one that I could see getting Superstar for a quarterback is Jaden Daniels because of the upside potential.
I don't see Jaden getting it. Especially day one. Because day one, like, they are so bare bones with day one. Madden.
They are. And then...
Oh, yeah.
I do not... Also, I'm going to say this just because I don't think it'll happen again, because I feel like they're avoiding this generally. I do not think there will be a Superstar X Factor rookie.
No.
I think we'll get a couple Superstars, a lot of stars, but no, I don't think we'll get an X Factor. The only one that I will go on record saying I think potentially they would give a Superstar X Factor is Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, he's a game changer. Which
that
makes sense,
is the only one, but I do not think he will get one.
I feel like he has to prove it like in the game, and I feel like they'll give it to him eventually. Like he'll prove it IRL. But the thing is that like I'm glad that they're trying to avoid that though for the day one kind of thing. Because it is super lame. If
the rookie goes out and deserves it, absolutely. Like, Sauce Gardner when he got it, Micah Parsons when he got it.
Yeah, a bunch of folks.
I don't think a single rookie last year got upgraded to X Factor.
Unironically, this was a pretty weak class, I'll be honest.
I know they stripped Bryce of his Superstar and gave it to CJ, basically. But I don't think CJ got upgraded to X Factor, even though he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Stream Tonight Death? Maybe.
Potentially. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else is in that draft class that was there. Obviously Tyree was only star, which it makes sense. Like he didn't have much upside. He had physical upside, but not technique upside.
Most of my rookies did not get a dev trait. I don't think actually any of mine got dev traits until later in the season.
I don't think Carter got a dev, or I think Carter was star. I want to say.
If any of them got one, then it would have been Kalijah being the first round pick getting one, but I don't think we got a single one. Except
I don't think so.
Actually, wait, Cody Mock. Cody Mock had star.
Him. Yeah.
And I think Kalijah got upgraded later in the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely could be mistaken on that, and he could have had star at the beginning of the season.
If not, it's like one of those things now. Like we look back at now, where it's like, okay,
it's hard to remember.
It's like, yeah, he deserves it now, basically.
Yaya deserved star, and they never gave it to him, and that was so disappointing.
Welcome to the club. We have jackets.
Anyway, all right.
It'll happen eventually. Don't worry.
We are going to go ahead and end stream here, because I have to go to the bathroom.
Bro, we have so many other players to do. I'm kidding. Like, I wanted to do just the top guys.
We can do, like, more of these after the draft comes out, obviously. And have some more fun with it.
That, and then also when we start getting, like, leaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Allegedly leaks. We would never
that
stuff. We would never find leaks. No.
Nah.
We will report it to EA.
Absolutely.
We're law-abiding citizens. Anyways, do the outro so you can use the restroom. And,
all right. Also, I don't think I ever did the intro for Stupid Sports.
We didn't, but it's okay because we knew this was going to be scuffed, so it's fine.
It's fine. NEVETS told us very last minute. He literally told us 20 minutes before stream that he wasn't coming. And by 20 minutes, BS. I mean like first thing this morning.
Except for thinking this morning, and like I had a big plan with like a bunch of people showing up. I was going to try to get Stormy on, but then when NEVETS said like he wasn't going to be able to make us, like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore.
Bro, you had
anyway,
special
guys,
guests
if you
coming?
want to see that, stay tuned. Wait, what?
Bro, you had special guests coming? I was getting a special guest of Epic! Not actually.
Wait, what?
That'd be pretty cool, though, if we get Epic to come on one day. Epic face reveal.
We've seen Epic before.
Epic's face reveal on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, right. Fair enough.
Alright, anyway, guys.
We're delaying it, so yeah.
Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for us today on the Stupid Sports Podcast. I don't really know how do we do these outros, so I might be streaming after this. The Quarry just finishing up, keeping everyone alive, and then going back and just killing everybody.
Except the Hackets. You're killing all the Hackets.
The Hackets are already like all dead. It's fine. Except Travis. Travis is alive.
The death gets trigger happy. It's fine.
Also, by the way, since you weren't there, the Hag literally was still mad at me, even though I killed 90% of them.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's literally only Travis that's alive.
I know, but no.
Death, you a munch for real.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You for real munch.
Alright. Anyway, guys, bye. We'll see you guys next week. Actually, I don't think I'll be here next week for Stupid Sports, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think Beth has an appointment I'm taking her to.
Oh, actually, no, fair enough.
Yeah, she has